Hello everybody and welcome into another deck choices video for South Park Phone Destroyer. This one for the upcoming week 27. My name is Glanzer. Welcome in. Just quickly before we get started, I am very close to my goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so if you've been watching my videos for a while, maybe you just wait to see them in your feed, maybe you see them on Facebook, whatever the way is. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button to get me over that 1,000 mark. That would mean the world to me. So let's get into this. This week, actually, the deck video is going to be pretty short and sweet. We're not going to talk about too much because this exact deck was the choice not 3 weeks ago. So we will have the links to the previous deck conversation and the games where we played with these decks in the description, as well as up in the corner with the cards. And I'll put them at the end in an end screen as well. But if you check out those videos, you'll get a better feel for what's going on. But what we'll do here is we'll just kind of talk about what could be potentially different based on card choices, card levels, stuff like that. So let's just jump over here real quick and check out a different version that has a little bit of extra information here. You guys can pause on this if you need more. I think the most important thing to check out is that poison damage. And one thing to notice, these are separate because it was a different week and they were ordered separately. But it's the same choices overall, as you can see. But if we look at that poison is going to be for Drow. It can deal with the pigeons. It also deals with Frontier. There's a lot of things that it can deal with. It can deal with Cyborg, although I really don't think people will be picking Cyborg. So poison is going to be the choice just because it has so many targets, even though the possibility of using the small tower to slide this tower over into the enemy's New Kid side and hit New Kid with the sci-fi tower, which is just extremely powerful. If you want more information on that, you can check out the description. There's a link to a TikTok video where it shows me doing that a bunch. It's very, very broken. I hope they fix it, but if they don't fix it, could be something that we have to deal with. Luckily, this week we have something like Stan the Great, which can lower the impact of these towers a little bit, and also the Drow shield, stuff like that. So we have potential here. So let's go back. Like I said, you guys can pause on this if you want to use this information a little bit more, but we'll go back to here. And we'll just look generally here at the choices. Now, there's going to be some that are... there's going to be going to be some that are... another note that this is live produced. I don't put this into an editor just because I want to save time putting it up to YouTube. And so these videos are live produced. Everything that you see happening here, I'm doing live, whether it's with the zoom ins or whatever it might be. So we're going to take a look at the different choices. I would say the biggest thing that we're going to talk about here is the change in potentially our decision on the towers here and potentially that one up there, but not too much. I think would be different this time than last time, although one thing that might be glaringly different is that Scuzzlebutt is much more useful than he possibly was last time. I can't remember where that change happened, but I don't remember picking Scuzzle last time, although PC Principal isn't a great pick either, so maybe if we picked Scuzzlebutt, it was a dead card. But anyway, let's go through this, and it shouldn't be hard to make the right choices. So let's go through some that are basically chosen for us. All right, so first stop is the Sizzle versus Shield Maiden. Although I do like the Shield Maiden, the Sizzle is the choice, just simply for the fact that Shield Maiden can be stopped in a lot of ways and getting prevented from getting her shield to have a lot of value. Meaning there's the Sizzle stun itself, there's the Awesemo stun, there's the Murph stun, and there's the there's the Butter stun. So there's a lot of ways where that shield isn't really going to matter much, and the Scuzzlebutt on the Sizzler can be incredible. So Sizzler is going to be the choice here. I would say that Drow... Oh, you know what? I actually do remember this week, and we did go... I'm pretty sure we went Sharon with the idea that I don't think there's any level that Drow survives the poison, so it just gives poison huge value, and Sharon kind of takes away the value that Poison could give, as well as AoE value, stuff like that. But also, if you get the Scuzzle heal on stuff, and then you can heal it past the OG amount, it can be really valuable. So Sharon was the choice last time. I think this time we're gonna pick the Sci-Fi Tower. I think people understand it's a much stronger card than it used to be. Skullzabutt is obviously also the choice. I would say Skullzabutt, just like cows, is almost always a choice. This could be different than last time. Stan the Great counters so much this week. Counters the counter pick. Counters so much, so it's just very good. When it's Chaos versus Cyborg, Chaos always wins because he directly counters the Cyborg, so it's just really stupid. I would say that Sally is actually the choice this week because the rats kind of get countered by a lot of stuff. So Sally, 2 cost, cheaper cycle to get to bigger stuff. Murph is also the choice this week, although the Osimo is sometimes the choice for the slowness. Murph is just a lot of value and a lot of health now, so you can't really beat that. I would say just don't head towards the new kid with his ability. That could be a real problem. You want to kind of slow play with him. Unless it's really like you're definitely going to take this bar, you got to be careful because they can build a death push against you and you won't be able to stop it. Poison is also the choice like we were saying earlier. I would say Mackie is the choice because Terrence and Phillip kind of give Incan value. They get their attack completely nullified by Stan the Great. There's just not a whole lot of value to those two in my opinion, and Mackie with the new kid can just do so much damage, and it's so impactful, so that's definitely important. And now here is, I would say, where we get the pick. Now I do remember that we picked Pope, and I was able to Pope on the Skullzabutt a couple times. I do actually, now I'm remembering this week. So if you get it out, I guess the Terrence and Phillip could be potentially good too, and you can Pope to Terrence and Phillip. But I like the Mackie. Mackie with like Medusa behind him is pretty good. So you could Pope and try to Pope, Murph. You're most likely going to get one of the 4 costs though. I think Medusa was what we went with last time because we have the poison to deal with the drow. But I could see Incan being important too. I'd have to go back, actually. I actually didn't look at the videos, so you guys are probably going to be more versed than me because you're going to have the videos to look back at. But I can't remember. I think some teams went Incan, some teams went Medusa. I think it was like a toss-up. And I would say, to me, I like the cheap Frontier that can pair with the Sizzler, the Stan the Great, the Mackie. I feel like that's just a good pairing. And I feel like the Pope this week is just tough. It's going to be tough to not get this slot here, or this slot, or even like this is a slot that like all these 3 costs can get pulled. So I think it's really difficult. And if you accidentally pull Sizzler at the wrong time or something, like I think the benefit this week isn't worth it. And I think the just general usefulness of Frontier, if nothing else, to just have a cheaper range to maybe deal with some crazy pigeon play or something like that. But I think the choices for the decks are relatively straightforward this week. We won't see a lot of differences. Like I said, this video is going to be pretty short and sweet. There's going to be a lot of content from the past week that you can look at. And like I said, it's going to be in the description and everything. And one more time, I would really appreciate it if you actually hit that subscribe button for me. It would mean the world for me. Once we get over that 1,000 mark, our videos start to get pushed out a little bit more in the algorithm. We get to that affiliate status or partner status, whatever they call it for YouTube. And it would mean the world to me. I'm also working on that similar threshold for TikTok to be able to go live on TikTok. So if you want to head over to TikTok, Glanzer Gaming, I make quite a bit of content over there. It's a lot of Twitch clips, a lot of fun stuff. So check that out. That's probably the most unique content that I make right now other than the Twitch stream. So check that out. Otherwise, the other content is mostly just Twitch clips and stuff like that. But I appreciate you being here. We will check out this screen one more time. Oh, shoot. I lost my camera. Oh, wait, here we go. We will check out this screen one more time just so you guys have a view of it. And once again, my name is Glanzer. I stream South Park Phone Destroyer and other games on Twitch every week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for sure, and then we also stream Fridays and Saturdays, kind of pop-up streams is what we call them. Wednesdays and Thursday streams, very rare, but there's always usually content on those days on the other platforms. So check those out. I appreciate you so much for being here. If you hit that subscribe button or already have, I appreciate you just a little tiny bit more. But either way, it's a pleasure to help you out with this game. It's been years and years, so I really appreciate you guys. And let's keep this train rolling. As long as the servers are going, we're going to make content. So I hope you stick with us, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.